Street culture in London today is one which has many, many benefits for young people. They're with friends who value them, apparently. They're with friends who are loyal towards them, apparently. They're with people who have the same values, the same goals, the same interests, the same upsets with society, the same upsets with their parents and their friends. So basically, they're with people who are a reflection of themselves, apparently. What we find with young people who are involved in street life is that really what they're looking for are loyal relationships. They want to belong to something. They want that ownership of being involved in something which reflects them. And oftentimes we find that schools could be, and they should be, a safe haven to create that type of relationship for young people. Unfortunately, sometimes schools actually reflect the harsh aggressiveness that young people face in the streets. But I don't know if schools understand that. Let me give you an example. Johnny's on his way to school in the morning. He sees some friends who have been excluded from school, and they encourage him, try to persuade him, to not go into school that day. Johnny has an argument. Johnny wants to go to school. Johnny only knows how to deal with this situation via arguing and actually trying to bully himself out of the group that are surrounding him. Johnny walks to school. He knows his GCSEs are coming up and he's trying to focus. He's heard the people around him talk about olders who are now 30, 40, 50 years old and have no mortgage, they have no savings, they have no family, they're on their own. He doesn't want that for himself, even though the street life is calling him. So Johnny goes to school. He walks in the doors straight away. Johnny, get your bag, I want to search it. Johnny's just gone from one aggressive situation and he's come into school, which should be a safe haven for him, and he's facing another. Now we know it's difficult. We don't want any young person that will create an unsafe environment for the other students. But we have to understand and we have to be able to notice the Johnnies out of all of the young people who have disengaged from learning. There are many people like Johnny, and what we could do together, mentors and teachers, is to look beyond the surface behaviour. We already know that negative behaviour is always a cry out for something. But actually, if schools were able to create a club, if schools were be able to become a gang for Johnny and to create loyal relationships, then Johnny will be able to progress. He'll be able to go into further education and hopefully one day become a successful engineer.